Hey guys, I am just logging in. Sorry, I don't mean to sit there like a weirdo. I'm gonna wait for people to come strolling in, especially Big Jim and all my people. But I am here. I'm gonna do a spread for the full moon in Scorpio tonight and see what's coming through for us. Please excuse me, my throat is a little scratchy. Oh, that must be my guy, Big Jim. Big Jim, you here, buddy? I hope to see your comments. And if you think of it, you can log out. There he is. There's my guy. Thank you, Jim. So I don't know if you saw, I tagged you on Instagram, Jim, about no super chats tonight. Cause I am my throat, like my Oh, did you leave? What happened? Oh, okay. Sorry, sweetie. Yeah, so I had a client, so I wasn't able to get back to you, but I wanted to make sure you saw no super chats tonight. So, I put it in the thingy. You know what I mean. All right, thank you. Yeah, I don't have the capacity tonight, Jim, to like do crazy personal readings. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you. You got it. Yeah, it's insane, but like my throat and if I'm like I don't want people to pay money to me to expect the same kind of reading that they would get. Yeah, thank you. To get the same kind of reading that they would get, like say if they met me on Zoom. There is a huge difference between like Zoom meetings or even my videos, like even videos like I've sent you, Jim, right? Like there's a big difference between that and doing the super chats on here. And actually there's a little more, it's a little more pressure to do the super chats on here. Also, I meant to do my background, but completely forgot. I ran late. So, and people have been complaining about me not being in the kitchen lately. They're like, I miss the kitchen. It felt like, kitchen table tarot. And that was kind of the vibe I was going for. And also, actually, I can't tape in the kitchen. I mean, I have to tape in the kitchen right now. Do you? Okay, you too, Jim, because I'm like, I don't know. I like the background thing, but I like the idea of the kitchen witch idea and all that too. The thing is, my daughter's finally going back to school. I started taping in here just because she was at school, she was here. Yeah, that's what a lot of my clients say, Jim, that like they like the videos in the kitchen because it feels like we're just like coming up and sitting at the table. And I like that too, but it was never really my intention. It was just because my daughter's home and we have a 2-bedroom and I don't want to be screaming some weird, crazy advice for adults right next to her room, So she's going back to school soon. And I'm going to be taping in a different room where the light is much brighter and all that. And so I'm excited about that. All right. So I'm going to just get into the spread. It seems people are a little quiet tonight, and that's all right. Jim, if it's just me and you chatting tonight, that's okay. I'm going to, post the playback. And I'm going to take an opportunity to drink some tea first. And also, actually, I meant to mention, I am doing a partnership with the CBD store in Brookline, and I'm going to leave all the info in the description box below. You can follow my girl on Instagram and order through her and get a discount. So I'm going to put all the info in the description box below, but you're going to want to follow my girl over on Instagram. And when I'm able to start posting again more videos, I'll definitely start pumping the deets out there. I called her last minute and she got me the info right away and it was so amazing. And Maureen, thank you so much for being here, honey. And thank you so much for your help with the documentary today. That was huge. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I should call it a documentary or should I call it a documentary or a promotional video? It's seeming to be a little bit of both, and I guess I'll name it once I see it because I really have nothing to do with it. But Dante's background seems to really be, music videos and and documentaries. And so I'm the first tarot card reader he's ever worked with. And so I'm really interested to see like what he's putting together versus like what we shot, because I turned my whole kitchen into like basically a studio. And I'm really excited to see like what comes up. And my friend came by and we, taped a reading while I was doing a reading with her. And I'm struggling though to picture what it's going to look like, and because I'm not creative like him. And so I can't wait for you guys to see that. I'm going to be premiering it real soon. All right, so let's get into the reading though. What's coming through for the Scorpio full moon? Also in the description box, check out my girl Martina if you're struggling with any fitness. So what I'm trying to do is partner with people who can help my clients in ways that I can't. And so with Your CBD Store Brookline and Cassandra over on at Your CBD Store Brookline, and with Martina and her ebooks, those are about the body. Like, so Martina focuses on fitness. And then, so Jim, if you, of course, if you're struggling with any fitness goals or nutrition goals, you can go to Martina. If you're struggling with pain or anxiety, so like I struggle with fibromyalgia. And actually CBD is, let me go grab it. Hold on, I have it right here. This stuff, I like the natural. So the natural is my favorite. But they have flavors as well. So I have pretty severe fibromyalgia, which is why I left the corporate world and stopped working for other people and ended up having to stay home with my daughter for a few years. A lot of it was because I couldn't move my body. And I've been slowly trying to figure out ways to get my body moving again. And you can save 10% if you order this stuff through my girl Cassandra and you use discount code. Follow her on Instagram. Send her a message. You can order through her. She'll talk on the phone with you for a while. And so she can work out exactly what it is she thinks you need. Then you let her know that Mama Faya sent you. And then, or Melissa, she'll know exactly who you're talking about. Melissa, aka Mama Faya. She'll give you 10% off. And, but this stuff, I actually forgot to take it the last couple days and I haven't been able to sleep. I only really noticed how much it was helping me with the fibromyalgia after I forgot to take it. So now I'm like, holy crap, I am never going to forget to take this now. And I actually I met Cassandra through this like group of, seriously, it's been huge. And I would never endorse something that I don't want to use every single day in my own life. I would never partner up with another businesswoman, if it wasn't something I don't want to use. So anyway, that's my plug for right now. Excellent stuff. I stick it under my tongue. And, she's an excellent businesswoman. She spent like 20 minutes on the phone talking to me. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jim. So anyway, I just wanted to really say, because I feel really strongly about this product. I'm going to be honest with you. I would never, ever, ever tell you guys to use something that I don't use myself, that I haven't had zero side effects from other than good ones, like being able to sleep and being a little less anxious and being able to move my body in ways that, and more easily, and to be able to get out of bed in the morning a little more easily. And if you don't know what fibromyalgia is, I'd be honored if you hopped on Google and looked up what fibromyalgia is. And you'll see why I need this stuff. But I'm not the only one who needs this stuff. There are so many things that CBD helps with. So anyway, and if you suffer from any of the things that someone with fibromyalgia suffers with, this is the stuff to go to. Like, it helps the symptoms. It doesn't cure fibromyalgia. I'm not going to say that. But it definitely helps with the symptoms of fibromyalgia, which are often nausea, insomnia, anxiety, depression. I mean, it's a really, really shitty disease, I'm not gonna lie. But I've learned to live with it versus let it rule me. And this is one of the tools in my tool belt so that it doesn't rule my life. All right, that's it. Because I am not a CBD commercial. However, I really want my clients, if you think you'll benefit from it, to hit this girl up because she's really dope. Yeah, exactly, Jim. You got it. That they will absolutely, she can help you. And this isn't the only product I've used. When I got my, the V word, when I got that, I used the cream on my arm and I rubbed it in and it really helped with the pain. Oh man, Jim, for real? All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. I had a feeling I had people on here that would benefit from this. So awesome. Awesome. Let's email me. You email me. All right? You know where to reach me. All right. Whoa. All right. There's something about us needing to stand our ground. And I didn't even pray yet. And I'm going to pray. I swear I talked for way too long tonight. I am off the rocker, but I'm going to get into a really dope reading for everybody. No super chats tonight. I am just going to be doing a spread for everybody. Okay. And, you know what, Jim, if you could do me a favor if this ever uploads for the playback, because sometimes it takes a really long time. If you could, God, I wish I could pronounce your name. Galia? Oh, damn it. Galley? Thank you so much for coming here, sweetie. I'm so glad you're here. From Holland. Holy crap. I want to go to Holland someday. Anyway, Big Jim, I need you to timestamp because I chatted for way too long. So if you could timestamp the reading at 12:15 or 12:20, the reading starts at 12:20, minute 12:20, in the comments, that would be dope. Thank you, baby. All right, so we got to stand our ground right now. And there's something about I'm not really a big fan of being stubborn, but there is something about when you have something to fight for, you got to fight for it, right? All right, so let's pray. Dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest of vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space. So mo it be. All right, the Hermit came out. So I don't know if I got some Virgos watching or what. Ooh, make plans and focus, guys. I was going to say, Jim, I don't know, you're a Capricorn. Y'all are all the fan of the stubbornness. No, but I'm just kidding. Shield Maiden, it's very, very important that you make plans and focus. And, we can't get obsessed with stuff, right? But having a plan still isn't a bad idea. So make sure that you are focusing on what you do want. Make sure you're focusing on your plans. Like, don't forget what you always wanted to do when you were a little kid. What were those dreams that you had? And what can you do to make those a reality? And are they still the same? And if they are, focus on that. Also, it's like, yeah, it's really about making sure you're manifesting from a place of feeling worthy, if that makes sense. I know that doesn't feel like the most eloquent way of saying it, but in order to manifest a good life, you have to feel good about yourself. Secret of the universe. You can't manifest from a place of lack, and if you're feeling shitty about yourself, you're in a place of lack. Yes, Jim bought a 3D printer to make his dream come true. That sounds amazing. Yes, invest in yourself. And that's what I'm doing with this documentary with Dante. He's a freaking genius. And there's my girl Cassandra. Hi, baby girl. I'm so glad you're here. Please excuse my throat. I actually am taking tomorrow off completely. I have one client tomorrow and that's it. my throat can't take this. And I got things to do on Wednesday that I need my voice for. Enjoy success and happiness, you guys. When we focus, we're gonna bring in that success and happiness. This is dope. I love this. I couldn't have asked for a better mix. And I personally resonate with this, right? It's like really understanding, like I bought all this equipment to like make this live look really fancy tonight and have my like name in the corner and all this other shit. Guess who can't use it? This girl. But I'm not going to fully give up on having better quality video. I just can't have better quality video tonight. And considering what my voice looks like, I might as well look kind of street out here on these YouTube streets. So, fuck it. I might as well for at least a little while longer, and so whatever. Because everybody, you got to start from somewhere, you guys. Thank you, Jim. And I really hope you love this stuff that I'm doing with Dante. I really do. And I hope you guys are able to hop over to his channel. I've tagged him like 1,000 times on the community tab. So not 1,000. I'm being dramatic. I'm being a Mariah Carey right now. But no, I definitely have tagged him on the community tabs. So if you want to go subscribe to his channel, I'd really appreciate it, especially my people, because I have my tribe here. And if you go support him, I'd really appreciate you. So connect with your emotions. It's important that you like that. So I always hear everybody say you got to feel it to heal it. That's so freaking real, right? I certainly did not make that up. Do not quote me on that because I didn't make that up. And I don't want to get like in trouble. But that feel it to heal it, because it rhymes, it like so freaking sticks in your head. And every time yeah, I have the same birthday as Mariah. I can't help it. Mariah and Quentin Tarantino. I'm a freaking diva sometimes. And I want fancy video. I can't have it tonight. Anyway, connect with your emotions. It's you feel it to heal it to release it. Right? Like, so you can't deny that something's there. Like, if you need to process something, don't stick it in a drawer and throw it in it. Yeah, don't stick it in. You distract me so much, Jim. I love you. I have to keep going, but I love you. Just know I love the comments. So there's, you can't just stick shit in a drawer. No, don't be sorry. I love you for exactly who you are. I just don't be upset if I have to ignore you. So don't throw it in a drawer. If you have to work and it's not time to deal with your inner child wounds, certainly don't deal with your inner child wounds at work, right? There's a time and a place for everything. But if you are meditating and you start to cry, please just cry. Please just let it out. Yeah, exactly. Please just let it out though. And get it out of you, like, because there's that release. Like, I remember one time I was sitting in my kitchen and then just all of a sudden I had to sit down on the step stool and just bawl my fucking eyes out. And then I called my friend and I started laughing at myself. And I'm like, dude, I just fucking bawled my eyes out like a baby. What is wrong with me? And I was like, no, I was like kind of like working it through with my friend, right? And I'm like, no shit, that was just purging. I was just purging. And if that happens to you guys during this like Scorpio full moon, stop it, Jim. Anyway, you can't, anyway, you let it out. Then you can laugh at yourself. Even if you ugly cried, be like, wow, I am not cute when I cry. But you know what though? Like, that's okay. Because now I feel better. Oh, it's all good, Jim. Get a little grounded. Get grounded. You're all good. We're all good. Damn Scorpio moon. I'm telling you. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, let it go. Let it out. And, it's important that, I'm so glad you're here, sweetie. Thank you for coming all the way from Holland. it's important that you focus on your dreams. That like remember I was saying earlier, like it's kind of a double message for me right now with these oracles, that like focusing on those dreams, don't forget what you wanted to be when you were a little kid. Don't forget what those were. No matter what they are, whether, even if you're like 60 and you wanted to be an astronaut, you'll probably never get hired for NASA. I said that funny, I'm sorry. That kind of thing. You can still be the light. You can still go visit NASA. You can still like go to the planetarium. You can still learn about the moon. Whatever. What I think is great though is that the sun came out during this Scorpio full moon reading. I can't express to you guys enough about this. Like, enjoy success and happiness. Focus like on when you need to purge and you need to cry or you need to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Because for me to like try and explain the full range of emotion right now I'd never leave. But whatever it is you're feeling, it's still really, really important to stay positive and focus on the good things you do have too. Like, I mean, I was on food stamps at one point. And the only thing that got me through was that like I have family and I have friends, I didn't have a ton of friends, but I had really great family that were getting me through that at that time. Especially my mom and dad and my daughter and even my baby daddy who I'm divorced from. He was dope too. And even his wife, she was cool about things. So it's just, we all go through really hard times. And I know with the C word, I almost want to get like a pen and write it instead. With the C word, and that's not the good C word either. not the C word that I really want to say on YouTube and don't. It's the C word that, is a national issue, international. I don't fucking know how do I skirt around YouTube's weirdness? How do I skirt around getting shadow banned on this fucking place? Like, seriously, it's the stupidest crap. I was watching so honestly, can I just go on a tangent real quick? I was watching this guy, he does gardening videos, right? Because he was talking about getting shadow banned. It's a real thing. And apparently I've been saying a really, really bad words that make you get shadow banned on YouTube, right? You want to see one of them? You want to see one of them? Explain to me how I'm supposed to know not to say that. Which is why all my views are down, I'm pretty sure. But because the algorithm is, my videos, that's all. I'm trying to be, Jim, we'll chat in the emails. So there's things like that word that I can't say, or the algorithm's going to pick me up. The AI or something. And then, and it's really, we'll definitely chat. But this gardening guy was saying it, and I'm like, yo, I don't ever watch gardening videos. My dad's an arborist, so I hear enough of that shit. But I needed to hear what he had to say, because he had this whole list of words like this that have impacted his YouTube channel that he accidentally says. One of which is like another saying for tomatoes. Like and I can't say it. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with the reading and continue to do what I'm doing. But that's a little insight on how hard it is to be a YouTuber right now, and how much we appreciate the people who do show up. I'm really small on here compared to a lot of the others. And the people that come around for me are really, really, Jim, imagine trying to navigate that. Like, as someone like me who just says whatever comes to mind the second, like, I'm channeling. How am I not supposed to say if it comes up? Like, how am I supposed to know that this word would get me in trouble on YouTube? I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to just keep moving forward. I'm going to keep, thank you. I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll take it. I'll be tiny and fucking little and whatever. YouTube, I can't kiss your ass any more than I already freaking have. Anyway, okay. So, I love you guys so much and thank you for being here. You know, we may need to be a little more emotionally vulnerable right now. Yeah, some people probably left because I went on a rant about YouTube. I don't really care though. It's okay. It's important that, you know, you guys stay emotionally vulnerable and stay like, I don't want to say stay emotionally vulnerable because you don't want to be crying to everybody and their mother. But when you're in a safe place, it's okay to fully be yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just fully be you and focus on those things that you really want to happen. Like the things that you want to happen are really important because you're heading towards victory. Whether you're feeling really emotional right now or you're feeling really great. Because I think some like the way that Jim was describing, sometimes we're like up and down, even within one day, you know? But that's okay. It's okay to have a rough morning and a good afternoon. Just because your morning was rough doesn't mean that your whole day has to be terrible, right? Like a lot of the stuff I used to teach, you got that right, Jim. Victory will be yours. And I got strong Leo energy with this. I got strong Scorpionic energy with this, although I may be reading the astrology wrong on this one. And I always get Pisces energy. Some of you may be trying to have a baby. And that would be adorable. So if you're hoping to have a baby, it's a definite possibility. And congratulations. That's definitely the kind of thing that I'd feel more comfortable about talking to you about on Zoom or through video than on a YouTube live. But that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm so happy for you if you're having a baby. Yeah, Jim, you'd make a great dad. I can tell you that much. I know you'd make a great dad. So I would love to see that too. It's exhausting being a parent. I'm not gonna lie. And I only got my one, you know? Hey! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, you're a dope, dude, you're a great friend, Jim. So I know you'd be a great dad. And speaking of friends, it's funny. You know, sometimes we need a little help from our friends. And that's why, like, I just randomly called the CBD store girl today and I'm like, yo, let's collaborate. Because I forgot to take your stuff the last couple days and I haven't been right. And I know my clients will benefit from it. So that's why I went on that long rant. Because not only that, but she's like me. She's, you know, one woman, or I think she has a couple partners too. But I work with her exclusively. And I'd like you guys to work with her. And same with Martina, her fitness books and her nutrition. If you guys are struggling at all to lose weight, to you know, to even I might even be pairing with someone who does financial literacy. You know, if you're struggling with your money, ask for a little help, you know, from someone who's a little smarter than you. In that aspect, know where your strengths lie, right? Like for me, I couldn't make my own documentary movie about myself. Absolutely freaking not. I'll tape YouTube videos and they'll be shitty quality and like, you know, I'll just do the best I can. Oh man, my voice. But I hired someone else to do that. And I stupidly tried to do a website. But guess what? I'll never do that again. So now I have to wait for the launch of my new website, but you know what? It's what I got to do right now. And you know, even forming the LLC, I needed help from a lawyer because the shit I was reading on the paper and then on the internet, I was like, oh my God. Knowing our limitations and knowing that God made us all differently for a reason, so that we could rely on other people's talents when we need it. Maureen, she's one of them here. So I'm attuned in Reiki, but you notice I don't ask people to book Reiki with me. That's a personal journey for me. I do Reiki on myself. And I also did some Reiki this weekend when I probably shouldn't have been because I had a little tequila in me and I probably shouldn't have done Reiki on them. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was effective or not. Anyway, oh my God, I sound terrible, but it was the kind of thing like where I go to her for Reiki treatments, even with me being Reiki attuned, because she's better at it than me. Plain and simple. And I'm so lucky to know her. And if you ever need a Reiki treatment, don't come to me. Go to Maureen Mann. Maureen, feel free to put your website in the comments of this live, sweetie. No, it was terrible. The tequila and Reiki. No, I'm not drinking anymore. I don't know if I'm ever drinking again. Anyway, so funny. You guys, I know that like what I would love to see is like a king and a queen of cups here, but I'm getting a lot of page and knight energy. I think we're all feeling a little on the immature side. I think we're all feeling, whether it's spring or fall for you, you may be feeling really like ready to party. I'm not alone. Ready to get out, have fun. I mean, we've all been in a, uh, one of these. We've all been in one of these, and so it's really hard to like do anything. So, and it's really hard to not say words that you can't. You got to walk away though. You got to like walk away. If you guys, okay, some of my people that I'm reading on, and I don't know if it's the people here in the, in this chat right now, or it might be people watching later, but I'm getting a really specific message for certain people that they really need to walk away from anyone who makes them feel like shit, basically. Like if you've been in a relationship for a long time and that person is still not emotionally fulfilling you 100%, it may be time to walk away. And that's a hard tip on a Facebook Live. I don't know who that's for. But if it's for you, please take it. Okay? There's someone here who needed to hear that message. I'm not going to make my whole reading about that, but I definitely feel like someone's here looking for a message about someone who doesn't fulfill them 100%. And you need someone who fulfills you 100%. All right, thank you for confirming. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure if there's someone here or not. You don't ever have to reveal your personal shit to me, though. I don't care. As long as I love like, any kind of confirmation is fun for me, but I don't need it. I know I'm good at this. Like, I love you guys and I love hearing, but I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, it's important that we use logic and intuition right now. The moon is very strong emotional energy. And it's like, oh God, I don't even know. I forget what I just said already. It's important that, we stay grounded when we can, make smart moves, but still make moves. This is what I've been waiting. Oh, okay. It's all good. It's all good. So it's totally like important that you get out of your head and into your body, but use your head at the same time. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask of one human being. That's like multifunctioning at the same time. And, all right. Some of you are going to walk away from a relationship and walk into another one pretty quickly. There may be someone offering, or there may be someone offering to help you right now. You should probably take them up on it. That's another message, to take this person up on whatever it is they're offering you. I don't know. Take that for how it resonates, okay? But don't be shy. Don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid to say no. You know, it's your life. But during this full moon, don't be afraid. Okay? I guess that's the message. And damn. Ooh, my heart chakra went a little cuckoo. Whoa. Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's feel really good about ourselves, please. Because we're awesome. Whoever's watching this is really freaking amazing. And it's really important that you build yourself up. Especially on the days that no one else is building you up. Because guess what? Who's responsible for building you up? Oh yeah, that's right. No one can talk. You! All right? Like, you're responsible for building you up. No one else. And in the same element, like that, you know, we can only build ourselves up. We can never, ever, ever expect someone else to build us up. What ends up happening is we build ourselves up, and then someone else rolls through and is like, oh, damn, that person can build themselves up. Let me commit to them, because that's fly as fuck, right? So why we keep searching to other people to build us up, I'm not really sure. But I really need everybody to stop doing that, you know? Yes, Maureen! Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep saying yes when it feels right. Say yes when it feels right. Say no when it feels right. All right? But don't be afraid. And I love it. I love it. I love it. You got it, Jim. You totally got it. Oh my goodness. See, and I think you guys sometimes question whether you would be able to implement the advice I give. And I question whether so I was telling Maureen actually the other day, one of the scenes in life, yeah, you got to have the balls to make those calls. That's right. Yes, I love that. You should trademark that. I don't know where you got that, but that is amazing. You guys are hilarious. It's very important that we focus on what was I just about to say? The damn chats do get me thrown off. And when I'm taping a regular video, it is a lot easier because you guys are so funny and awesome. So I got to learn how to block you guys out a little more. But it's really important that you guys understand that the more you practice and do the practice the advice, you're not going to get it right every time. Oh, yes, I was telling Maureen, there's a scene in Alice in Wonderland that I resonate with really, really deeply. And it's the Disney version of it. When she's crying in the woods, because you guys see, I cry a lot, right? She's crying in the woods, and all the animals around her are starting to crowd around her. And she goes, I give really good advice, but I often can't follow it. Like, don't think that us tarot readers on here don't have to follow our own advice and don't have to do the same exact work we are telling you all to do. And it's not easy sometimes, but you got to make that choice still. You still choose. And for me, if I really want to be a leader in that, I have to make those right choices, right? Which is why I don't drink often. Because look at what it does to my throat. Look at what it's like introducing poison to my body. I can't do that shit. And if you're at all sensitive, you got to be real careful with stuff like that, or it'll knock you out. So please be careful with your alcohol intake right now. It is a Scorpio full moon. Holy crap, that's right. That would make sense. Yeah, and don't let illusions, here's the moon, don't let illusions get the better of you. Don't let the stories you tell yourself, like you can't. Oh, I could never do that. Right? Like I used to tell myself I could never start a YouTube channel. I could never be a professional psychic. Right? But if I continued to tell myself that and I continued to let depression get the better of me, I would have been fucked, you guys. Like, please trust me. The advice I give you, I've lived it. I'm living it. I'm not dead. I'm still every day just trying to do the best I can, you know? And yeah, exactly. Never say you can't. It's how do I get around this? You know, and I don't know. I'm also getting like I'm just trying to get some money to feed my daughter. You know what I'm saying? By Biggie. And that's me. I'm just trying to make some money to feed my daughter, basically, out here trying to be a psychic, you know? And you guys have people who are dependent on you. And that can be really, really scary. So I'm going to pull one or two more cards and then I'm totally going to wrap because I am exhausted. Oh, wow. Make sure that you're not letting ego get the better of you right now, guys. That's really important. And there's definitely some people who have to walk away from certain relationships, but that's simply to make room. I'm pretty sure you've heard me say that before. Like, sometimes we got to make room first, and then we got to just trust that God will bring us exactly what we need when we need it. And when we just let Jesus take the wheel or let God come in and take over, sometimes the results are far better than we ever expected. And so there's an element of having to release control of the outcome, but still take action and taking action in your best interest and not looking to other people to fulfill you. That's a big part. And once you start to fulfill yourself, other people will start to come in and try to fulfill you as well. Because they see, like, oh, damn, this person takes care of themselves, you know? So, all right, let's see. What's coming through in the Pear Tree Oracle? The thickets, yeah. The Scorpio full moon, real easy to get stuck up in your head about. Try not to. You know, I think that if you have any kind of psychic gifts, if you watch tarot on YouTube, there's probably a chance you have psychic gifts or you read tarot, whatever. And, you know, sometimes, like I said, we'll get an intuitive hit and then we'll turn it into a whole story. Trust me, I wrote an actual novel. I know what it's like to tell stories, just even to myself. I forget how long ago this was. Maybe like 3-4 years ago. I had a breast cancer scare, actually. They found a lump in my breast, and it was absolutely terrifying. And I actually think it might have been from a crystal I was keeping in my bra that was jabbing in, but they had to do all kinds of testing. Now I think it was a crystal. At the time, I knew there was something wrong with me, but I had straight told myself I was going to die. I'm like, I'm going to die from breast cancer. Guess who's still here? Hi, guys. You know, but it was because I was so freaked. I didn't want to leave my daughter alone on this earth. I really didn't. And I'm a professional psychic, and I'm willing to say I diagnosed myself with breast cancer when I didn't have it. Because I'm also human. I'm a human being. Exactly. Don't overreact. Damn right. Because it's just ridiculous. Breathe through it. And even if I had breast cancer, there was a chance I was going to live. So I know breast cancer survivors. Oh, and I live in Boston. Do you guys know, like, the Dana-Farber Institute is very close to my baby daddy's house, and I used to work down the street from there. I'd get my ass in the Dana-Farber and have him take care of my buoy or whatever, but like sometimes we put so much of that weight on ourselves. And like there were so few people I talked to about it too. I didn't want to talk to anybody about it. And oh man, I should have shared with more people because they would have been really empathetic. And I had a couple people come to me at that time. And I guess this is coming out for a reason. Maybe someone can resonate with this. Get your mammograms. I'm going in May. Check the tatas, guys. All right? So, but anyway, don't put that much of a weight on your shoulder, though. Don't tell yourself you got cancer until they tell you got cancer. Okay? And shit. That's one of the words. That's one of the words that are like these two. And I'm like, dude, like months ago, my video got 7,000 views. So I'm like, holy shit, what do I do there? But, maybe you guys can tell me. Anyway, I already did it. I forgot that word was on there. Anyway, I'm going to tell my story, and I don't care if anybody watches this video. If you 4 people watch this, that's all that matters. But abandon the storytelling, you guys. I'm telling you this story because it didn't serve me one bit. And it ain't serving you if this resonates. And I love you guys so freaking much. I don't think I can stay on here another minute longer because I think my throat's going to give right the fuck out. But you can't let the things that are out of your control you right now. The Scorpio full moon is so for real. Exactly, FL. You got it, Emperor energy. You got it. You're an Aries? Are you an Aries? I'd love to chat with you guys for a minute if you're around, but I don't think I can channel anymore. Yeah, apathy. Don't give a shit about some of the things. You're a Scorpio. All right. You know what you're talking about, though, I can see. You definitely know what you're talking about. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. And seriously, Maureen, if you're still in here, honey, I'd love it if you left your website in the comments. That would be really great. And guys, don't forget, you can get 10% off this really amazing product from my girl Cassandra. I'm going to leave that info in the description box. Check out my girl, the Greenwich Home. All right, so another reason I'm never drinking again is I broke one of my necklaces. I broke one of my necklaces from the Greenwich, and I need to buy another one from her. It was this adorable amethyst moon. My friend Lisa has it. She has it. Because I'm a sloppy drunk, and I'm never drinking again. But anyway, guys, I love you. I love you. Please know that, like, us YouTubers are struggling at times out here, But even the 4 people that showed up tonight, I'm just so glad you're here. Just so fucking glad. So, oh geez, I don't know. What did I say? I missed it. Yeah, let it go. Oh, Karen, baby girl. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, you know what, Karen? Just rewind it. So once it processes and uploads, sorry, I'm crusty. Once it processes and uploads, oh good. Go out for ice cream. You can rewind this shit. I don't need you here right now. As long as you watch it later, Karen. That's all I care about, All right, so rewind it. I will absolutely not delete this one like the big fat dummy I am. But no, I'm not a big fat dummy. I'm not going to talk down to myself like that anymore, right? I was disappointed in myself. I'm not going to lie. But Karen, I'm so glad you slipped in the back door. All right. Oh, yes. Okay, I get it now. So I'm so tired, you guys. But thank you so much for joining me here on Mama Fayatera LLC. Karen, I will see you in the morning, baby. Okay? And I can't wait to talk to you. And Jim, thank you for being here. FL, thank you for being here. Aw, I'm glad you think so. I'm really glad you think so, honey. Jim, I don't know what I would do without you, bro. You're my bro. All right? I'm never drinking again, Karen. You're my only client tomorrow. You're the only one I'm talking to tomorrow, and I'm gonna sleep. I'm going to, because I gotta meet with Dante again on Wednesday to do a few more shots for the documentary, and so, thank you, Jim, Karen, Maureen, Jim, FL, anyone else who rolls through on my channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.